others in the Midwest like Michigan. And according to the Center for Election Innovation and Research, a total of 39 states across the country are offering early voting and in-person early voting to their constituents, among them the battleground states. So polls have Harris and Trump polling within the margin of error. It's really going to be a get out the vote campaign which whoever wins will probably do so because of the numbers of people they got out to vote, not only in early voting, but also on Election Day. And we know that Democrats have historically been more powerful at getting out the vote to early voting early as opposed to on Election Day. We'll see if the Republicans can catch up under this Swamp the Vote initiative.
Yeah. Jessica, next week, Donald Trump is expected to return to Butler, Pennsylvania, at the site of the assassination bid. How will that be seen, and what security precautions will be taken?
So we know that Secret Service will have additional personnel around Donald Trump. In fact, we saw that earlier this week when he was campaigning in Pennsylvania. On Monday, there were people right beside him this time, as opposed to a few steps back as they have been previously. The House of Representatives has also unanimously voted to pass additional security precautions and details to candidates, not just to presidents, and actually wants to make them equivalent to sitting presidents, the kind of security that candidates get on the campaign trail. Trump's security was visible, Secret Service following closely behind, and we should continue to see that into next week. Trump plans to return to Butler, as you said, on October 5th, and really the idea behind this was a moment for him where he got a bump in the polls. He got those iconic images of him holding up his fist with the blood running down his face, saying fight, fight, fight. He's looking to recapture that bump again as we go into the final stretches of the campaign, because right now he's running behind Harris, even though within the margin of error, he's running behind Harris in some of these critical battleground states. Susan?
Thank you so much for all of that, Jessica. We're going to cut now to the United Nations General Assembly as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has taken the stage.
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't intend to come here this year. My country is at war, fighting for its life. But after I heard the lies and slanders leveled at my country by many of the speakers at this podium, I decided to come here and set the record straight. I decided to come here to speak for my people, to speak for my country, to speak for the truth. And here's the truth. Israel seeks peace. Israel yearns for peace. Israel has made peace and will make peace again. Yet we face savage enemies who seek our annihilation, and we must defend ourselves against these savage murderers. Our enemies seek not only to destroy us, they seek to destroy our common civilization and return all of us to a dark age of tyranny and terror. When I spoke here last year, I said we faced the same timeless choice that Moses put before the people of Israel thousands of years ago. As we were about to enter the Promised Land, Moses told us that our actions will determine whether we bequeath to future generations a blessing or a curse. And that is the choice we face today. The curse of Iran's unremitting aggression, or the blessing of a historic reconciliation between Arab and Jew. In the days that followed that speech, the blessing I spoke of came into sharper focus. A normalization deal between Saudi Arabia and Israel seemed closer than ever.